Alright, so we're back with some Mario and Luigi Brothership, and we're going to go ahead and go to the Twisty Island to go ahead and take care of this side quest over here. Very nice of them to go out of their way to go ahead and just mark it for me. What's that face? What you got going on here? If it isn't Mario and Luigi, I trust you are both left. Well, I'm pleased to hear it. You know, getting Connectar flowing to this island really put some pep in our steps. But we can't stop there. We can get our islands pep the pop even more. Yes, and that got me thinking. I've started a new business. Feel the twisty in your feet and in your brain. My puzzle panels challenge will stump your steps. I don't want to do puzzles for real. I do not care. That's how I'm going in the intro of my new game area here. Sounds fun, right? Must be because it's incredibly popular with insects, at least. Yes, those icky bugs are keeping everyone from the island. Disgusting critters, they tend to gather in bright places. Perhaps if someone cleared my game, they'd get the hang go. I doubt that even you, Mario and Luigi, can beat my game and the bugs. Well, that's not manipulating at all. Oh, you'll give it a try? Well, how characteristically bold of you, holy words. Best of luck solving my puzzle things. Yeah, okay, well, I'm pretty sure we got the picnic boots, more or less, from her. You're zooming in real deep on these ones. Gotcha. Oh, we got some Luigi Logic going on. She wasn't ready for Luigi Logic. No, we're just... Alright, well, you know... One... Okay. 1, 2... And then you gotta hit yours. And that... Oh, I'm getting blocked. Move out the way there. I should just jump over them. That would make life that much easier. Alright, well, if they're gonna make it that easy, I suppose I can't be too mad at the game. That can't... Yeah, she's gonna say the same thing. Normally, the puzzle challenge stumps steps and baffles brains. You know, you're the very first brave souls to accept and complete this challenge. Wonderful, magnificent. Yeah, there they go. This is exactly what you wanted. The bugs have scampered off. Well, that's all sorted. Now everyone can come enjoy my new attraction. Thanks so much. This will complete my challenge. Alright, so other older islands had similar things to this, so it looks like these are just going to be introduced through side quests, which is fun. I imagine we're just going to have to chase her down the whole time. Yeah, that seems about right. Alright, well, I suppose I should probably go ahead and set it to this current. May as well have us travel over there while we deal with Connie. I went missing? Oh, sorry about that. I didn't mean the word. This is a place I used to visit with someone I admired, my mentor. Probably the one Ark was talking about, I would imagine. My mentor was teaching me to be a Wattanist. Obligatory flashback, of course. Oh, well then. Isn't this flower pretty? It certainly is beautiful. There's a ton over there, just like it. I'm taking this one home. Oh, but Connie, if you take that flower home, won't it be alone? Either put it with the other flowers or keep it comfortable. The choice is yours, Connie. That couldn't possibly be. No, it wouldn't. Unless. My mentor was direct and nice, wise and inviting. Just a great teacher all around. We're going to relight the great lighthouse. You and me with you is what Wattanist would be. Okay then. Alright, and that opens up for the new current. Separate currents have been reconnected. We're going, yeah, yeah. You mind if I stay here a while? I'll be back as quick. Alright, well, you can stay here as long as you need to be, Connie. We're getting out of here. I had something important to tell you. What now? Looks like there's enough for currents the Great Lighthouse High. Yeah, we might be towing a few islands behind us. Maybe we can get the trees light going again. The sooner we get to that Great Lighthouse, the better. Time's a waste. Just be careful over there. Alright, forgot about the shady creeps who took it over. Okay. Oh no, evil light wolves. No. Oh my. We still know who did that or why. Just be ready, again, for preparations you need on the island before you get. We were wondering if there's anything we can help with. Just had an idea. Most ship-shaped island can move a little faster. Yes, yes, yes. People are like, this is not going to be that big of a deal, which for viewers it won't be because I'm trying to cut away that dead space and whatnot as much as possible in terms of like loading screens and whatnot. But for me, for the person who has to sit through this, absolutely. Have any of you ever wondered that? Yes. Yes, I have. Leave it to us. What will you do? We'll take the weird big leaves we found on the floor, twist them in the fans and flap like crazy. Using the power of Connectar, ship shape will move faster, probably. It's all because our pals Mario and Luigi linked up the islands. So if you ever want to plow through the seas in a hurry, well, that's crazy. We'll give it all we got. Okay, we'll get things ready. Fine. But you want to sail faster, you can speed up Ship Shape Island by pressing X on the ocean map screen to change your speed. When you find a new island or reef, Ship Shape will revert to standard speed. You'll probably want to slow down when you're focusing on cycles. Makes sense to me. Why was this not an option for the... Literally should have been an option from the very beginning. Don't know why you would hold off on this. Just a very strange design choice, but that's... We were talking about how much we wish we could help you out. Can you come with us? Proceeds to immediately run off screen, so I have no idea where they're at. Alright, well. Too farther up, I don't remember. Connie's almost everything. If you're on a journey to restore Concordia, we want to help. Although we're not cut out to be adventurers exactly, but we can be your advisors. I think I'm good. And by advisors, we mean give you helpful tips. I think I'm good. Oh, I guess that was obvious. Anyways, Mario, you're at level 10, Luigi's at level 10. Oh, really? You're going to tell me what level I'm at? Wow. It's almost like I can find that out in like 3 different screens, but okay. You two are plenty strong. I'll give the two of you a gear check. As for your hammers seem a little underpowered. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's because I don't have a hammer equipped. Maybe, just maybe that's why. If you want the best, right now that's the picnic hammer. As for your current wear, what do we have here? Nothing. Both of your wear situations could stand to be better. I'm glad I'm getting roasted by random NPCs in this game. As for your boots, swad right in. Your boots seem a little underpowered. Yeah, you know, I think we said that before. You want the best right now. Everything is a picnic here, apparently. Right. You get the most up-to-date gear here on Ship Shape Island. Can't afford it, battling his way there. Why did I come over here? If you want coins and more levels, the only thing to do is battle. Looking for fights on linked-up islands is the quickest way to level up. What do you think? I hope our advice was helpful. That was... No. I'll go around the connected islands, gather information. Okay, something actually potentially helpful. If there's anything I can advise you on, please let me know. Feel free to consult us before heading to new islands. I've really not tried to sit here and get told by some NPCs that my non-existent build is not good. Like, who could have thought? Lighthouse Island being discovered. There it is, the Great Lighthouse Island. I'll be heading to that island soon too. After all, only a Wattanist can bring light to the Great Lighthouse. You know, maybe we should explore the area first before you come over. I'm just saying, you know, it's not like we don't fight anything on these islands. You should go on ahead. I'll be right behind you. Okay, good. We've got some level of intuition of not immediately running into danger. You'll have to see. That's our ocean island. Look, there's probably going to be like another reef or something around there. But I suppose we can figure that out after we do this. You would think by this point we would have found some better way of going about this, but no, apparently just getting shot out of cannons is the way.
Luigi?
Alright, well this is our first of 4 great lighthouses. Whatever that'll end up meaning for us. I should have heals and heals and heals for days, so like I'm not worried about taking just rando damage. Not that we've been taking damage like that. And we'll go ahead and save it right there, and go ahead and continue on, shall we? Since there's a great lighthouse, maybe it'll just be a longer video. I'm not entirely sure. I guess it kind of depends on how large the actual great lighthouse island level, whatever you want to call it, is. In which case, maybe we'll do it all as being a special sort of thing. Or maybe we'll split it into multiple videos, as we've been doing for some of the others. Not entirely sure which one I want to do just. Okay, they give us a merchant on the left. It looks like we have access to no light bulb spirits, whatever you want to call them. Not that they've actually done anything for us as of so far. Alright, so I mean, presumably that's the lay-in, and they give us the merchant over here to allow us in. Although we have the golden warp pipe, so it's not as though we couldn't have gone back to the ship that way. Maybe they just don't expect a lot of people to remember to use that, in which case that's why they have the merchant here, which is fair. I have not been looking for invisible blocks at all in the last couple of areas. But I got good stuff for sale. Do you have anything unique by chance? I'm just saying. Nothing we couldn't have gotten anywhere else. Slow down, please. Lowers damage enemy speed by 30%. Honestly, I think that might actually be worse for me, and people are going to be like, why would that be worse for you? The idea being that, as we saw, when they increased enemy speed by 80%, it actually did change how fast they actually attack. So if I go and damage people, then their attacks will be slower, but anybody that's not damaged is going to have higher speed, so then I have to remember who's damaged, who's not, in order to not throw off my own timing. So while it sounds like a decent item, I'm sure people will make it work, I'm not sure if that's one I want to have. This one, on the other hand, sounds actually kind of broken. Enemies damaged by this have their defense lowered by 30%. I don't know how long that lasts. I don't know if it's stackable. But if it lasts throughout the entire fight and it was stackable, you would just break entire fights. So surely 30 might just be like a hard cap on it. That'd be my guess anyways. Lower their defense by 30% and then increase your defense by 20% each time you take damage. Well, we get 23 encounters before we fight, presumably the boss within the area. It sounds like a bit, so I'm not entirely convinced. So then the question becomes, are we going to be able to defeat the boss without getting the game over? And I'm pretty confident I can do it even without gear. So I'm not too concerned by it. Sub-level... Alright, well... I guess these guys are just gonna exist within the walls. It didn't seem like I could do anything to actually interact with them. And they're not showing up on the map as if there's something I can actually go ahead and grab at some point or another. Maybe once I free the lighthouse, presumably that's going to be how that goes, then I'll probably be able to collect some, would be my guess. Well, something's telling me that jumping on these guys isn't exactly much of an option, so we'll just go ahead and go with the hammer. Man, that'd be a really nice time to have that defense reducer. Okay. I definitely thought he was going to punish me a bit more than what he did. Okay, you know, I wasn't expecting to jump. Alright. We've seen at least a little bit of their attacks now, so it's going to ruin my not taking damage against enemies a little bit, but that's okay. We'd be clearing these guys out so much quicker, too. If you get hit them on the first or like second time around, it'll save you a little bit of time, but realistically, it looks like as long as you hit them by that third time they go around you, you're fine. I can appreciate that these guys are higher level. Ow. They're only doing more damage to you because we have less defense. That's okay. Not the cleanest fight you'll ever see, but we did live through it just fine. So far as that one is concerned, we're all good. Actually got +2 BP that time around. Nice. Not quite enough for another a level of rose, but that's okay. Go ahead and heal these guys up real quick. We got plenty of shrooms to make it happen. 36 heals. Man, how much damage were they expecting us to take here? At some point, you know? These guys are certainly a bit beefier than some of the other enemies we've been running across. Although, of course, it doesn't help that we have no gear. He slowed down on that second time around. That's good. Okay, so we know it's 2 jumps, and then don't talk to me. I'm gonna blame my rig. It doesn't have, my setup is not good for this. Is why I'm slightly off camera and whatnot. But the other way would be my ring light being literally right in front of my TV and blocking about, give or take, like half the screen, which, as you can imagine, is not ideal by any means. So I kind of have to put it off to the side, which is why we're sideways a lot. And, well, it makes it a little awkward, and also shines light in my face that wouldn't normally be in those spots as much as it is. So, it is what it is. Oh, look, we crit. Let's go. Still took damage in that fight, though. That's bad. We're not gonna like, die or anything because of it, of course, but yeah, it's certainly not doing me any benefits, that's for sure. Luigi tanking up, getting more crit. Not quite enough for you to get another use of your BP or another gross attack just yet. How are we looking? Is there really only one other way to go through? Seems like we should have more than just that. Who are you? I can appreciate us actually having more enemies that interact with me. Okay then. A fake out, I see. Cap nap. Alright then. Well, that would explain the sleeping. Okay, so if you do it early, you boost the chance to counterattack him, but he runs away. Gotcha. But that also does keep me safe from taking any damage, so that might be worth it just to throw it out there, just so I don't take damage. Alright, well, that's another one. I can appreciate that they're starting to throw more actual different attack patterns on enemies at the moment. That I can appreciate. And that should have been where we came out from. So I just can't enter that area just yet, is what you're saying? Gotcha. Do we need the heal at all? Like, I don't think we need the heal like that. I'll do it just because I have the HP to play around with it, but realistically, I wouldn't have needed that heal there. But I'm also not trying to redo like 100 more fights for no reason. Mario Luigi. Connie, it is too early for you to be here. We made it inside. Don't worry about me. I'm small, but I'm still wise. If you're trying to act tough, Connie, you're blown. You know as good as we do how dangerous it is. Yeah, no, but I'm glad I came. See those spray balls? They're what happens to the spray balls when it's cut off from connecting. So you're saying they're just addicts. They run on steel energy they've managed to hang on to. I'm not surprised we're seeing spike bulbs here. It's probably because the Great Lighthouse has gone dark. I'll be careful not to get in your way. Whatever's happening to the Great Lighthouse, I have to see for myself, plus I want to see it shiny. You're definitely not going to get kidnapped or something later, surely not. More spikies, more catnaps. I'll just get in the way if I go with you, so I'll wait here. You two be careful, okay? Alright, well. I suppose you want to play as a rando healer, do you? Yeah, okay, you're just gonna wander, that's fine. Alright, well. This video's already gone slightly longer. I think this one's gonna have a bit more to it than usual, so I think we'll go ahead and cut this one up into multiple videos as well. With that being said, appreciate you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. See you.